Good morning, students. In previous lecture, we are discussing with electric field on axial line. That is 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught 2p upon r cube. Okay. In this lecture, we discuss with electric field at a point on equatorial line. What is equatorial line? A line passes through the center of dipole and perpendicular to the axis of dipole. Okay. Now, to calculate the electric field at a point on equatorial line, consider a point P at a distance r from the center of dipole on equatorial line. Okay. Now, the magnitude of electric fields are 4 plus q charge 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught q upon r square plus a square. 4 minus q charge also same 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught q upon r square plus a square. First come to the diagram. In diagram you can see that for positive charge electric field is outward, but for negative charge it is inward. Now it makes an angle theta, so it breaks into two components, 4 plus q, e plus q cos theta, e plus q sin theta. 4 minus q, e minus q cos theta, e minus q sin theta. Okay, then as you can see that the magnitude of both electric fields are same. You can see that. Okay, then the direction of electric fields is shown in figure. Okay, you can see from the diagram the normal component e plus q sin theta, e minus q sin theta cancel out in pairs. Okay, and the component along the dipole axis add up. That is e plus q cos theta, e minus q cos theta, and we get the resultant electric field E. That is E is equal to E plus Q cos theta plus E minus Q cos theta. Put the value of E plus Q and E minus Q, then we get E is equal to Q upon 4 pi epsilon naught R square plus A square cos theta plus Q upon 4 pi epsilon naught R square plus A square cos theta. Then q upon 4 pi epsilon naught r square plus a square is common, so we can take this common. Then only 2 cos theta is remaining. Okay, from figure we can see that cos theta is base upon hypotenuse, then a upon square root r square plus a square. Okay, put the value of cos theta in formula, then we get E is equal to Q upon 4 pi epsilon naught r square plus a square to a upon square root r square plus a square. As we know that Q into 2a is P dipole moment, then we get E is equal to P upon 4 pi epsilon naught r square plus a square to the power 3 by 2. 3 by 2 because r square plus a square has the power 1 and r square plus a square root has the power 1 upon 2. 1 and 1 upon 2, then the total power is 3 upon 2. 4 are much larger than a, then we get r square to the power 3 by 2, then the total power is 3. Then we get E is equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught P upon r cube. In vector notation, E is equal to minus. From where this minus comes, then from figure we can see that the direction of E and P is opposite to each other. This negative sign shows the direction of E and P. Then E is equal to minus 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught P upon R cube is the electric field due to a dipole on equatorial line. Okay. Now, as we know that E axial is equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught 2p upon r cube. Then, if we take 2 as common, then we get 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught p upon r cube. But this is the value of electric field on equatorial line. Then we get 2 into equatorial electric field. Then we get E axial is equal to 2 times of equatorial electric field. If E equatorial is equal to E axial upon 2. Okay. Now, what is the physical significance of dipole? The physical significance of dipole is molecules are of two types. Molecules are of two types. First is polar molecule. In polar molecule, center of mass of positive charge, do not coincide with the center of mass of negative charge. Okay. Example H2O. Okay. Non-polar molecule. In non-polar molecule, if the center of mass of positive charge coincide with the center of mass of negative charge, then the molecule is called non-polar molecule. Example CO2 means carbon dioxide and methane CH4. Okay. Now, in new topic, dipole in a uniform electric field. When a dipole is placed in a uniform electric field. What is uniform electric field? The electric field which have same magnitude and same direction and all points. Okay, it is represented by a set of parallel lines. Okay, dipole. When a dipole is placed in a uniform electric field, then positive charge experience a force in the direction of electric field, and the negative charge minus Q experiences a force in a direction opposite to the direction of electric field. Okay. So, consider a permanent dipole of dipole moment P. Okay. Placed in a uniform electric field, makes an angle theta with the direction of electric field, that is theta. Okay, you can see from the diagram. Okay, the net force on the dipole when placed in uniform electric field is Q E minus QE, that is equal to 0. Okay, since the line of action of forces is different, as you can see from this, if one force is acting on this line, another force is acting on this line, then this system can rotate. Okay, so net force is 0. But the line of action is different, so they produce a torque. Okay, the magnitude of this torque is equal to the product of magnitude of either force and perpendicular distance between the forces. Once again, magnitude of this torque is equal to the product of magnitude of either force and perpendicular distance, that is tau is equal to QE, magnitude of either force, to a sine theta, perpendicular distance. Okay, then Q is equal to, then tau is equal to Q into 2a into E sine theta. Q into 2a is P, then tau is equal to PE sine theta. Okay. Now in vector notation, that is tau is equal to P cross E, but tau never be equal to E cross P because cross product is not commutative. Okay, this torque, as you can see from the diagram, this torque tends to align the dipole along the direction of electric field. This torque tends to align the dipole along electric field. Okay. Now the three cases arise, that is when theta is equal to 0, then tau is equal to 0. This is the stable position. Okay. When theta is equal to 180 degree, tau is equal to 0, but this is unstable position. Okay. And when theta is equal to 90 degree, it experiences a maximum torque, that is PE. Okay.